Alright, welcome back. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. This is why some of us like to make multiple save files when it comes to games like RPGs, because you never know when there's going to be a bug or a glitch or something where you have to go back to a certain point in order to fix it.
Nice work with the magic back there, Dorian.
Oh.
We're pretty good at blowing guys up.
It's significantly more impressive than hitting them with a sharp piece of metal.
Hey, whoa, let's not get crazy.
Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I had to go back to a previous save file and to where I had to redo everything I did in the previous video in order to get to this point, because somewhere at some point up here, that elf disappeared, and I couldn't get him back no matter how many times I reloaded a save near here. So I went back and did all that, skipped through, did all those conversations. I did everything in the previous video again, and I got to here, and I saved here so that I know that, okay, he's here, we've eliminated everything else, I've gathered everything else, all that's left to do is signal the Dreadnought. And yeah, I know Varric is here instead of Cassandra. That's just something I didn't even realize until it was after I thought, you know what, doesn't matter, who cares. So, anyway, yeah, we're about to signal the Dreadnought, and let me just say, I am so conflicted on this choice. Well, let's just get to where I have to make it, and then I'll explain and talk about it.
We're clear.
Alright, here we go. Now it's not glitched.
Right, signaling the Dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
Rendering.
I knew you gave them the easier job.
Huh.
There's the Dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
Oh, man. Look at them all.
There are quite a few of them.
Yeah,
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
they do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is
Oh,
dead.
man.
You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Tal-Vashoth.
Whoa.
With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben-Hassrath think you've betrayed us already.
Wow.
I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Tal-Vashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
Don't look at me. Oh, he's looking at me. Oh, man, what a choice. If I save the Dreadnought, the Chargers will die. Even though I would think that, wouldn't they have a chance to, defeat that group? But I guess not. I guess those mages are really that strong. But if I save his men, then the Dreadnought will be sacrificed. So basically, I am so conflicted on this choice right now, guys. And let me just say before we get to this, I love how they led up to this. The storytelling of how we led to this decision. Think about it. We spent time getting to know each of the Chargers when Bull introduced us to each of the guys in his group. We got to know each of them individually in those conversations. We got to talking to Iron Bull about a lot of things, including about Tal-Vashoth and what his thoughts are on them. And he despises the Tal-Vashoth. He just considers them bandits and says that he's nothing like them. And basically, he would never want to be Tal-Vashoth. And it's, we're talking about an alliance between the Inquisition and the Qunari. I mean, if the Qunari join us, I think we may actually have a chance of defeating Corypheus and the Venatori, and stop him from doing what he wants to do. I mean, we either do I want to... I want his guys to live, but at the same time, do I want him to become Tal-Vashoth and pretty much just destroy our alliance or relationship with the Qunari? I mean, if we save the Dreadnought and this alliance, his men, I'm sure they would have a fighting chance, but it would be a noble sacrifice. Oh, man. I might regret this. I don't know, but I'm thinking of the bigger picture right now. And plus, I'm also thinking about Iron Bull's well-being. Yes, he would lose his men, but at least he would still be able to be a Qunari. Because I've seen what the Qunari think and say about the Tal-Vashoth. They pretty much just disregard them. Iron Bull said that about the Tal-Vashoth himself. That he's nothing like that, and he would never want to be. Forgive me, Iron Bull. But their sacrifice won't be forgotten.
We need to hold that hill at all costs.
Yeah.
Can they do it? Can they pull it off?
Will the chargers hold long enough?
Yeah. They'll get it done.
Hisrad, I'm sorry. I know that wasn't easy.
It doesn't matter. The Qun demanded it.
It's not about the Qun, but... Oh, man, I really hoped that they would have had a fighting chance.
Dreadnought's clear. Let's get out of here.
That was not an easy choice. That was one of the more difficult choices in this entire game. It's not a choice you can be happy about either way. Like they say, every choice has consequences. Whoa, he greatly approves. Really?
Hey, boss.
Huh.
Inquisitor, my superiors have named you Basilisk.
Oh, wow.
It means
Oh, yeah, I learned that
respected
from Dragon Age
one. We
2.
would be honored to join you in the fight against
Wow.
Corypheus. You'll have Qunari support on the seas, as well as our full intelligence network.
Holy moly. Is that good, Bull?
Is that about what we were hoping for?
Yeah, it's good.
Huh.
You won't be disappointed, Inquisitor. Hisrad. Marasis Shokra.
Panahedan, Gat.
I am assuming that Marasa Shokrab is a way of saying I'm sorry for your loss or something along those
A
lines.
Qunari alliance. That's a
Yeah.
first.
Huh. So, yeah, I'm sorry about your men.
I had no idea it would cost you the chargers, Bull. I'm sorry.
It was always a risk. Have a good one.
Poor Bull. Oh. Oh, man. That was such a painful choice to make. He had fought with some of those men for years.
From Haven's
Bull?
fire come we, the able true.
You wanted to see me?
If you've got a minute, yes. Wanted some help dealing with this. The Bull's charges. What's left
Oh,
of them.
their ashes?
Krem, Rocky, Dalish, all of them. Dead for the Iron Bull. A man who never really existed.
Are you not the Bull anymore?
Should I start calling you Hisrad?
Nah, it just confuse everyone. Besides, you're mangling the pronunciation. But I think I'm done leading mercenaries into battle.
You don't have to change.
You can still be the
Yeah.
Iron Bull.
I plan to. Chargers or no, it's a fun role, and I like Orlesian food. But I've been away from the Qun for too many years. This was a good reminder of who I really am. Now I can serve you and the Inquisition honestly. Sorry, guys. I don't know any prayers from the Chantry, or whatever Rocky and Dalish believed in. Atash varin kata, asit tale.
So sad. That is never easy. I honor their sacrifice, Bull.
The Bull's chargers gave their lives for the Inquisition, and for me. They will be remembered
Yes,
as
they will.
heroes.
For every bloody battlefield, we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds. Thanks, boss. Didn't want to do this alone.
Anytime, Bull. Anytime.
Inquisitor?
Anything I should know, Cullen?
Is there anything I should know?
Creating Inquisition footholds outside Skyhold has strengthened our reputation. People view us as a stabilizing force. We've received a number of recruits eager to pledge themselves to our cause.
Okay, that's all.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Yeah, I wanna go check on Iron Bull again. Ow. I just find that so funny that you can jump off there and you can't hurt yourself or die. I just find that funny. Oh man. Forgive me if I'm if you hear me sniffing or whatever. I got really bad stuffy nose. Bull,
Yes?
you all right? How's our Kunari alliance?
How are we doing with the Ben-Hassrath?
It's going well. Red's coordinating information drops. And with our naval power, we put a stranglehold on any Venatori movement by sea. This is shaping up to be very helpful for the Inquisition.
Goodbye.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Boy. Corypheus is gonna pay for this. I'm gonna make him pay for having his Venatori put me in that position, forcing me to have to make that choice.
Inquisitor?
I'll make him pay, Bull. I'll make him pay. Let's go to the operations table. I know that all three of them have finished their previous operations. Okay, let's take a look. Reese and Evangeline. Influence 30. Senior Enchanter Reese. Huh. Added by Cole. I asked you not to do this. I was upset until it saved them. This is good. Deploy Reese and Evangeline. Oh, so I guess they're gonna help us now. Red Jenny and the Bad Goods. Oh, an Amulet of Power. Very nice. A Trouble of Red Jennies. Oh, a Test of Metal and Crew. Okay, let's have Liliana do this one.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. Let's check over here. This was the other one that was completed. End. The when is as crucial as the where and the how. Air. Huh. Okay. This one over here. Deploy Reese and Evangeline. We have come from our wounds and are ready to serve the Inquisition as you see fit. Evangeline has friends among the Orlesian nobility who may...
So,
oh.
the Ben-Hassrath.
We will need to handle this carefully. I will.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll handle it, Liliana. Evangeline has friends among the Orlesian nobility who may listen to our cause, and I'm familiar with several caches used by the rebel mages, or if you prefer, we would be honored to join the Inquisition troops near Val Vermin and fight the force of Corypheus as best we can. Templar and a powerful mage would greatly increase our military strength. Reese speaks of may yield something of value, or coming from a good family might bring the Inquisition a great deal of gold. Let's have Cullen do this. Let's have them help us out in the battlefield. Anything else? Oh, there is this up here. Alright, let's have Josephine do this one.
Inquisitor.
Okay. Let's step outside. Influence. Cole approves. Sarah approves. Who's that amulet of power for? Is it Sarah? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, so now, what next? What do we do next? We could go meet the Warden ally. I am kind of wanting to do the, this one first before we go help out with Hawk. Still gotta get those. Finish that. I could do that, but I kind of want to do that off camera. I could also do this. Huh. Still got a ton of stuff to do, as you guys can see. Actually, I think I have enough. Yep, I have enough to actually open another door. But I have a feeling I'm going to have to do a lot, get a lot more of those if I really... Oh, I just need one more elf fruit and I can do the courtyard upgrade. Well, I know there's plenty of those in the hinterlands, so... You know what I think we might do? I think maybe we'll set up that Hawk quest. We'll go help out, meet the ally, then do the next thing, and then that will set up the big one where we go to the table to initiate that big main quest. But we won't actually do that one next. So let's... Crestwood. Alright, so let's go over here. That's where Hawk is waiting for us. So let's go to this camp here. Alright, so let's take Blackwall. He is a Grey Warden, so... Ooh, here we go. Let's take Cassandra and Varric. I doubt we'll actually be doing any fighting, so won't have to. I won't really be concerned about taking any mages. We're just going over there to meet his ally, right? So I'm sure taking Cassandra and Varric along would be interesting, since we're going to be meeting up with Hawk and his Warden ally, Stroud, who we met in Dragon Age 2, but that was pretty much it. It's like, it was just kind of a brief little thing. He wasn't in the game for like longer than maybe 5 minutes. Alright. It's close enough we can just go there on foot. Should be right over here. Oh, and by the way, it's weird. Once you finish that quest with the mayor that I told you about, I mean, this whole place was dark and cloudy and rain, and it was terrible. Terrible weather. But once you did that, all of a sudden the weather was nice.
The Warden and Hawk should be inside that cave.
And there is Hawk, right there.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Wardens should be at the back of the
Huh.
cave.
I saw other Wardens.
A group of Wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Huh. Nothing else to talk about, Hawk?
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's go inside and meet your friend. Deep mushrooms. Obsidian. Obsidian I know I have use for. I have yet to really find a good use for deep mushrooms. Whoops, I forgot to examine that logo on the outside the door. I'll do that before I leave. Hello? Knock knock. Any Wardens in here? Ah, yes, there's Stroud. And his mustache. Hi, Stroud's mustache.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Stroud, and I'm
Stroud.
your service, Inquisitor.
Huh. I could use another ally.
I'll take all the help I can get. I know the Wardens have troubles of their own. I wonder, though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the
So
same
that
power.
would explain why he's alive.
My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the call.
Really?
I recall that being a bad thing, but I don't recall you telling me about all this.
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Huh. And does the calling control them?
You think Corypheus is using this calling to control the Grey Wardens?
Not precisely, your worship. The calling warns the Grey Warden that his time in this world...
Yeah, I learned about that in Origins
And
with
every Grey
Duncan
Warden
and
in Orlais is
Alistair.
hearing that right now. They think they're
All
dying.
of them?
Yes.
At the same time?
Likely because of Corypheus.
Wow, okay.
If the Wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
Huh. Are you affected?
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall.
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
Huh. Can Corypheus really do that?
Is the calling they're hearing real? Or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The Wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
How is this possible?
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of Wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
So the Wardens, I'm sure, must be scared.
So the Wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world.
Yep, I know that.
Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future blights before we all
Blood
perished.
ritual. Blood magic
When I
ritual.
protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me.
Whoa.
Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western
Oh,
approach.
good. At least I cleared, opened that area up.
It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Huh.
Let's
Warden Commander Clarel. Hawk?
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach. Though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
Huh. Stroud?
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach.
Varric?
as soon as
Cassandra, will you
possible,
please stop? Oh, they listen to me. Tell me about this Clarel.
Clarel's the Warden Commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Is Corypheus controlling her?
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word. but wise hounds.
But what about the hero of Ferelden? Last I recall, not Thorix, Niximus from Origins, my dwarf from Origins, he was the Warden Commander. But I guess that was only for Ferelden, not for Orlais. Huh. But where is he in all this? Why isn't he helping out? Shouldn't he show up and be the voice of authority and reason here? Did you know about Corypheus?
Corypheus was in a warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little, and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the warden mages turned on me. I trained some of those wardens myself. If I knew any more of Corypheus, I would share it.
Alright, now I do want to point out something kind of interesting about this. That depending on what choices you made in Origins, that the Warden ally here could be different. In my case, it is Stroud. But if I had made different choices, it could have been either Alistair, or it could have been Loghain. So, just, you know, keep that in mind for later on in the game. I want to know about Wardens.
What's it like being a warden? I can't even imagine.
Been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
Alright, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Alright. See, let's check about anything else in here. Regarding the calling, so many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it? How can we identify it? If we do not share it, the calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then is this too not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts opened? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I found myself humming it aloud a few days past. Where once it intruded, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It coils around memories I hold dear. Training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face the last time I saw her, and inserts itself into them, so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of a presence watching and calling, had always been a part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognize that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which would consume and destroy it. I must. I can. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks. They already know, I suspect. I will heed the calling and go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, fighting as the Grey Warden should. But if I am to die, after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? The final pages of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Marjorie Baran. Huh. Alright, now what was this thing here? Examine. Banner of the Blind Men. Oh, okay. Huh. Alright, so...
Let's go.
I was about to say, Hawk, are you coming with us? Nope, nope. He's just going to meet us there. So, basically, we got to go over here. No, over here to the western approach. And this is where we got to go to meet up with them. So why don't we just go ahead and do that real quick. We may actually have some fighting, so I'm going to switch up my party when I get to this camp. But where is the hero of Ferelden in all this? Where is Niximus? He should be one of the senior wardens by this point. I wonder if Leliana could possibly know anything about it. I mean, after all, she is, you know, they are together. Alright, let's change our party. Alright, let's take Dorian. He said it was a Tevinter ritual tower, so maybe Dorian may know something. Let's take Cassandra. Oh my gosh, look at Iron Bull's card now. Huh. It's like he's in, just part of a Kunari army there in that picture. Wow. And let's take... do I take Iron Bull? Do I take Blackwall? Or Solus? Or Vivienne? Huh. Let's take Solus. Okay. This away. Oh, that might be it right over there in the distance. Ow! Alright, let's hurry this up. Ooh, Death Root. Alright. Yeah! Yeah! Yeehaw! Bandits. It's right in between. Trying to avoid them. Yeehaw! Look at this thing. Whoa, whoa. How come I automatically got off? That wasn't me. The game made me get off. I guess, oh, look, there they are. There's Hawk and Stroud.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
Blood magic, I'd wager. You can smell it. Or see the corpses. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
We got a couple of extra warriors here with Hawk and Stroud. Plus, I'm the rogue, so I can, you know, do whatever we need a rogue for. And then we got another warrior and 2 mages. So I think this is a good group here. Whoa!
Wait. No. Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
Who's this guy?
This is wrong. Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, I'm sorry. Sacrifice.
Oh my gosh.
Good. Now bind it just as I showed.
He's having them bind demons? Oh no. He's binding them. I don't think they even realize what they're doing.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop.
And the champion of Kirkwall.
Shall we see how that goes?
Huh. He's deceiving you, Wardens.
Wardens, this man is lying to you. He serves an ancient Tevinter Magister who wants to unleash a blight.
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the Wardens think. Wardens, hands up. Hands down.
He can completely control them now.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even Tevinter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared.
Wow.
I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they...
Yeah, I'm sure. I saw this at Redcliffe. Oh, that demon army, you mean? I like that answer.
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
Huh.
You knew about it, did you?
Yeah, I've been to the
Well
future.
then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual...
I've seen
for
that, how this
mages
unfolds
has
in the
a
future. I've been to the future and seen
They're
it.
now my master's slaves. This was a
Not for
test.
long.
Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
What's in this for you?
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
To what end?
No, Livius, you're the tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
Wow. Why risk using demons?
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders.
They see them as the perfect
they are
army.
the perfect army
Huh.
to fight through the deep.
What we said.
Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
So he made them do this?
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual?
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
Why kill the old gods?
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when Darkspawn find an old god.
I guess Thorix doesn't know.
If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, poof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world.
That's madness. For all we know, killing the old gods could make things even worse.
Well then, it's a good thing I'm taking this demon army off their hands.
Let them go. Actually, you know what? It's time to quote Billy Crystal from The Princess Bride. I've seen wastes.
You think you can stand against me with just demons and a Fade Rift? Did Corypheus not mention what I did to the Breach?
He did. He also noted what he did to you at Haven.
What's he doing?
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you're foolish enough to interfere again.
My anchor!
Lucky Bear. The anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil. You stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be...
There we go! I've learned how to use it pretty well by this point. Or did he not tell you that?
Kill them!
Oh boy, here we go. Alright guys. Is that it? Yep, that's it.
So, that went well.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Oh, of course. It's not real blood magic until someone gets sacrificed.
They were misled.
Erimund lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
The Wardens were wrong, Orc, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Erimund fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way.
Oh, adamant. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess they didn't want to summon a demon army out in public.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Okay, then. Alright, let's finish looting the place here. Oh, there's also something else here. Oh my gosh. A letter found on a Grey Warden mage. Michien, I don't trust this ritual Clarel is talking about. Are you sure it's safe? Have you ever used blood magic? I don't care what the chantry says. I doubt they'd approve of the joining if they knew everything about us. But my family fought to winter slavers near the border. This Aramon sounds like everything that's wrong with the Imperium. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. If you can look me in the eye and tell me that this ritual is safe, I won't speak of it again. If not, just come back safe, please. Chernoff. Another bottle. Looks like there's a landmark thing I can claim here. Yep. Claim. Claim. Okay, is there anything else like up here where he was? Oh man. Alright, yeah. So pretty much, oh hold on a second, what's this? Oh, never mind. Let's take a look here. So, speak with the advisors at the war table in Skyhold. So yeah, now we can do either of these big main missions from the tower. Whichever one we want to do next. So I think what I might do is I might do maybe this off camera. And then the next time when we come back, we're probably going to start Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. And see if we can do that. And I have my reasons why I would want to do this before we help out with what's going on at Adamant. And yeah, then we'll take it from there. And I think I'm also going to go to the Hinterlands, get another elf root so I can get this upgrade here. So stay tuned.